Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently.
Many people thought we were the crazy ones when a chicken restaurant was looking to eliminate malaria.
The chicken restaurant was Nando's, a company deeply enmeshed with Mozambique. Nando's founders Robbie Brosen and Fernando Duarte tasted the chicken barbecued by the local ladies on the beach in Maputo and built a global business from that taste. Later, they would empower Mozambican farmers to produce the chilies that made their peri-peri famous worldwide.
Mosaswa is the acronym for the countries in our region looking to eliminate malaria: Mozambique, South Africa, and Swaziland. This initiative was started way back in 1999 when South Africa and Swaziland realized that imported cases of malaria from Mozambique was a challenge for elimination in their countries. This initiative sadly had stalled in 2010, and with Goodbye Malaria coming on board, looking to get a regional grant from the Global Fund, the Mosaswa agreement was re-signed between the three countries, agreeing to cross-border policy alignment, cross-border implementation alignment to ensure that South Africa and Eswatini are back on track to eliminate malaria within the next year or two. So Goodbye Malaria put together a group of private sector partners, led of course by the Nando's restaurant group. You know, peri-peri adds a lot of spice to getting things done, and we felt that being a company that has taken its business to the world, we would be in a great position to bring the world to Southern Africa to eliminate malaria.
And Nando's wasn't the only company with a passion to eliminate malaria.
Together with Nando's, Vodacom, BHP Billiton, Moselle, South 32, we were able to kick the program off in 2012 and were successful together with Mosaswa in getting a regional grant in 2016. Of course, that meant that the private sector had to step up to the plate. As Goodbye Malaria, we pledged $4 million to the Global Fund as earmarked for the Mosaswa grant for it to be the kick-off funding for malaria elimination in the region. The Global Fund matched the amount, and our initial Mosaswa grant was $10 million, looking at malaria elimination across Mozambique, Eswatini, and South Africa.
The Goodbye Malaria spraying program now deploys thousands of sprayers across multiple regions, protecting millions of lives each year. And those who might have been victims are not the only beneficiaries.
Empowering our women has also been another key success to our program. 64% of our current spray operators are women. Every day we empower them to educate themselves and also to be breadwinners in their homes.
Of course, Goodbye Malaria has ensured that our view on partnership is a collaborative one, where we ensure that we're creating jobs, we're engaging the youth, we ensure that there's women equality within our programs, ensuring that the success expands just beyond the malaria world. In the Goodbye Malaria retail program, we use local suppliers, local staff from within those communities that we serve to ensure that we're making a difference in the communities that we operate in.
But COVID-19 threatened to bring spraying to a halt because it is vital that sprayers are properly trained, and lockdowns and gatherings prevented candidates from traveling to our training centers.
Everything changed. We couldn't train the number of people at the training center, 250 at a time. We had to train in each district 50 at a time. We couldn't move people between districts and provinces.
With the efficacy of insecticides dependent on how expertly they are applied, walls are essential in spray training. Suddenly, because the training center walls were no longer available, Goodbye Malaria identified a solution: mobile walls, which could easily be transported to and assembled in the temporary training centers across southern Mozambique.
I think the mobile training walls is definitely going to change the way we spray. It's one of the unintended benefits and spin-offs of COVID is the fact that we thought out of the box, and that a lot of what we're doing now during COVID time is actually going to stick, and we're going to use it regardless if COVID is around or not. The beauty of the mobile training walls is the fact that we can reuse them. So it makes it very sustainable, and I think it's going to revolutionize the way people do indoor residual spraying in Africa.
We always knew it would be an audacious goal, keeping an indoor residual spray program operational during the height of a global pandemic, while ensuring our spray operators' safety as well as the safety of the communities in which they were spraying. It was bold, we were brave, and we have conquered. Year on year, we have seen the program scale up significantly, with no exception in 2020. The Herculean task was undertaken by a dedicated team of over 2,500, spraying over 600,000 homes across a total of 18 districts in 3 provinces in southern Mozambique, and protecting the lives of over 2 million people.
We're currently trialing new, improved application tools that will improve the efficacy of our spray rounds. Our robust information, education, and communication programs have been key to one of our successes. Empowering our communities to work together with us has been such an important part of this program.
And we've only just begun. Goodbye Malaria and its partners will continue to save lives by designing unique solutions for African problems.
Of course, with these programs taking place within our communities, it really is Africa doing it for ourselves. It's us standing up to be counted and to ensure we take responsibility and accountability for malaria elimination in Southern Africa. And I think what I'm most proud of from the work that has been done by Goodbye Malaria is really about the people that are involved in the program and the capacity that we've created and how the people have stood up and made this happen. It is our communities, it is our staff, it is our partners and the passion that they've shown for malaria elimination that will get us over the line.
The future for Mosaswa is so bright. We are so proud of the lengths that we've come. The strides that we've made in the last few years has been magnificent. Our communities, our program, our interventions, our people are things that make us and will ensure that we reach our malaria elimination goals.
Eliminating malaria in the Mosaswa region is now within our grasp. All it will take is persistence, tenacity, and passion.
It may look crazy, and this is a massive task, but we will not stop until there's zero malaria in the region.
It's the crazy ones that change things. They push the human race forward because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. In 2020, Goodbye Malaria protected the lives of 2,046,226 people. Because together, we are stronger than one.